Hey y'all, it's me. I'm back with another video, and this video is my shop my stash, my basket of the things I used last week. So let's get right into it. Okay, first up we have my sprays. These are the face sprays that I used this past week. All of these face sprays are ones I love. They have been used in previous videos, except maybe the Scandinavia. I'm trying to see if I really like this one or not, but everything else, yes, I love them. Okay, so just go and look at them. I've already talked about them before. Alright, next up we got concealers. All of these concealers have been used before. I prefer my NYX Conceal and Correct palette to the MAC one, so I sent that MAC one back. I said I'm not paying $40 and I'm not like blown away by it. So my NYX Conceal palette, my Tarte Shape Tapes, which I love, the NARS, and also I'm using my Kevyn Aucoin. I put that in products I regret before, but I think I'm finally learning how to use it, so I'm starting to like that a lot more. Next up, since I keep knocking it over, let's go and talk about my primers. These are all primers I have used before, except maybe this Lancome La Base Pro Hydra Glow. You will notice I always use hydrating, glowy primers because I have dry skin, but all of these worked good. I tried the Hourglass for the first time. I'm not quite sure about that either, but these are all hydrating primers. So those are the ones I used this past week. Okay, next up we have foundation. I used two foundations this week. The Natasha Nadona Face Glow, which happens to be my favorite one. My favorite foundation. I use that. And also this Lancome Tint Idol Ultra 24-Hour Makeup Foundation. I really like this foundation. Can't say if it's 24 hours or not because I never keep my makeup on more than like 8-9 hours, depending on if I wore makeup to work when I used to work, which I'm hoping to work again. Y'all keep praying for your girl. Okay, moving on. Over here I have a bunch of things. First off, I have my eyeshadow palettes that I use. I use two by Anastasia, her by Mario palette and her Modern Renaissance, which I love both of those palettes, and the Violet Voss Pro, which I also love. I was going back and forth trying to see if I should get that Ride or Die one because I really like that it has all those oranges and reds, but I just don't know because this Violet Voss Pro works very well, so I'm still thinking about that one. Next we have powders. I use my MAC CC Prep and Prime, which I love to use under my eye. So I also use like my Laura Mercier all over face powder. Let's see what that looks like. That's what that looks like. I really like that. It's very smooth and melts right into your skin, so I really like that powder. Okay, next up I use the Black Radiance. This is Ebony and Bronze Glow. I use those to bronze my face. I also use this Cover FX powder. Also use this Cover FX powder, which is such a buttery smooth. I love the way this feels, and it does the same thing. I really like this powder. I also use that under my eyes. Makeup Forever. I use this. This is a highlighter. Come on. That's the Pro Infusion. The one is beautiful. A beautiful highlighter. No glitter. I also use the By Terry powder. That is very high-end powder. I use that sparingly under my eyes. And I use this Maybelline, what's it called? The Glow Down. This is an eyeshadow, but it is a beautiful, it's so smooth, but it is also a beautiful highlighter. It's also a beautiful highlighter. Beautiful. I also use my B.O.M.B bronzer, which I said in the previous video was one of my black owned. It's not a matte, it's more like a satin, but it does not have any glitter in there, so that's a great bronzer. Okay, so I think that's everything here. All right, moving on. Let's move on up here. I also use this Girl Meets Pearl by Benefit. I use this as a liquid highlighter. It's a twist up, and then it comes up, and that's what that looks like. When it dries down, it's very nice. So I use that one day. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And the blushes I used, first I used this cream blush by Revlon. That's what that one looks like. Pretty. And of course MAC Raisin, which is staple for every woman of color. Oh, that's a little deep there. MAC Raisin. And another one I'm starting to really love is this one by Shea Moisture, and it's called Sand. Yeah, that's sand right there, if you could see it. Very pretty. Okay, now moving on to eyebrows, and eyelashes. These are the products I have been using. My mascara is Perversion. I really like this one. This is really good when I'm doing my eyelashes and I'm going to put on the Demi Wispies. I really like how they make my brows look. Then it's the Benefits Contouring Primer. I really like this primer. I think this primer caused my eyebrows to grow in a little bit more, because in my inner eyebrow, I didn't have any eyebrows and they grew in. And then these are just all ones I've used before. This is the YSL. This is Kat Von D Trooper Liner, which I really like. The Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is the NYX Brow Gel. The Benefits Gimme Brow. Now this brow pencil I got in one of my I think I got it in my BoxyCharm. It says Beauty for Real. It's a black eyeliner. It's really nice. It's very dark. I really like that. That one worked real good for me this week. And I also used my Dip Brow. Okay. And over here you'll see that's the Star Glue that I use to put on my eyelashes. And you know, I put them on underneath and they really stay with this Star Glue. This is the matte mixing medium that I use on my lid when I want my eyeshadow to really stick and stand out. This is really good for hooded eyes. But I did hear that they are discontinuing this. I don't know that for sure. Alright, and eyeshadow primers are over here. I use my Kat Von D, my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and my Milani primer. I don't know why this is over here. This is the Pore Professional that I use on my face. So that should be over here. Alright, and the last thing I'm going to talk about are my lip products. Okay, as far as lip liners go, I use the NYX Espresso and a Charlotte Tilbury in, what color is this? Okay, and a Charlotte Tilbury in Foxy Brown. I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Veronica, NYX Bedtime Flirt, and Tarteist, which is a mini in Perf. And for lip gloss, I use MAC Vampified Lip Gloss in Tuned In. So that's everything I wore last week. I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you in another video.